What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Twitch streamer here, Eat a Hoagie, hanging out with you guys. I'm going to show you a little bit about Mississippi Stud today. We're going to check out this game. So we're going to jump over here online, Golden Nugget Casino. First, if you have not signed up for Golden Nugget Casino or any of these online sites, we have some of the best sign-up bonus codes in the industry. Go over to playusa.com/bonus. You can get in on the action with us today. So we're going to jump over here. I'm just going to show you Mississippi Stud, kind of explain the basic details of it and go over it with you. Now, as you can see, it's listed down here on the main page, but if you want to also be able to find it, you can go over to where it says table games up here across the bar. You're going to click on table games, and that will list all the table games that they have. Now we're going to go down here, and as you can see, Mississippi Stud. Now, when you click on it, it has real play, demo play. We're going to be playing real money today. There's also a little eye here for information. We're going to click on that. Now, this tells you some of the basic information on the game. On here, you can see it has a 98.63 RTP, which means return to player rate. So if you're playing perfect strategy, we're not going to go into advanced strategy today, but if you want to just play solid strategy, we're going to go over some basic techniques today. But if you are playing perfect strategy, you have a 98.63 RTP. This game here is a 10 cent minimum, $50 max, with a maximum payout of $250,000. Not too bad. So we're going to jump in here. We'll hit the real play. All right, so as you can see, here is the basic layout. So let's go over that first. Down here on the bottom is your settings. You can turn on or off your music. We'll turn it off for today's tutorial, just by simply unchecking it. Now, what you have here is you have your ante highlighted. So this is how you start the game. You have to put up an ante to get the game started, okay? And you can choose your denomination down here at the bottom. So as you can see, you click over, it goes all the way down to 10 cents, and then obviously it goes all the way up to $50, as we already said. So you're going to click on your chip denomination to put into the ante. Down here at the bottom, you also see your balance, and it will tell you exactly how much you win. Now, up top here, you are going to see payouts and 3-card bonus. So the payouts is if you're just going to play regular, which we're going to go over in a little bit. As you can see, all the way up to a Royal Flush pays up 500 to 1 odds. And down here, a pair of 6s to 10s is a push. Now, what it means, a push, it means you basically break even. That's what a push means. If you hear someone say it's a push, you get your money back on those situations. Now, what you have over here is what's called the 3-card bonus. This is a separate bet that you can put over here in this spot, obviously where it says 3-card bonus. And if you have any of these things, a pair, a flush, straight, etc., you're going to get paid out the percentage that it says over top. The 3-card bonus is not a mandatory bet, but it has to be placed before the cards start coming out. So the only mandatory bet you have to make is the ante bet to get started. So we're going to click down here. We'll click $1. We'll drop it in the ante there. So now, as you can see, you have the choice of playing the 3-card bonus. So if you want to do that, you have to do it now. So we'll put another $1 in here. Now, this amount can be different from your ante. So if you want to make this a $2 bet and keep your ante $1, you can do that as well. So this bet can be different from your ante bet. Now we're going to deal. Now you're going to get 2 cards dealt out to you. Now you're going to be able to see these 2 cards, okay? You are not able to see the community cards yet. They are all face down up top. Now you have to decide, do you want to continue with the hand, or do you want to fold, or do you want to increase your bets? And this is where you make the decision. Now you haven't seen the 3 cards yet. So to get there, you would have to bet in each one of these streets, as they're called. The first card you will see is the 3rd card, the 3rd street, as it's called. Now, you have to decide. You can either fold your hand or place a bet in here. Now, basic strategy says if you have a pair, you should increase the maximum, which is 3 times the ante. So if you have a pair or a solid hand like that, then you pretty much want to go with it. Okay. If you have mediocre cards in the middle, like these, 7 or 9, you probably just want to place 1 ante. And if you have a hand that's like a suited connector, which is like a 7-8 suited or something along those lines that can make a straight or a flush, then you probably want to do twice your ante. So since we just have mediocre cards in the middle, we're just going to go 1 with our ante here. And now a card's going to turn over. As you can see, we still don't have a pair, and we still don't have anything suited or connecting at this point. We would need some 2 specific cards to make a straight here. So at this point, you have to decide, are you going to continue to play or are you going to fold? So let's just go along with it here. We'll play another one here. And now we pretty much don't have anything here. So this is the point where you decide, are you going to stay with the hand or are you going to fold? I'm just going to, normally I would probably fold here, depending on the investment. But right now I'm just going to play it out for you so you can see what happens on the turn. So as you can see, you do not get paid out on these, but you do double up. You can say, well, how did I win $4? That's because you had $2 in on the 3-card bonus. And as you can see over here, we'll do a new game. Since we had that bonus there, we got paid 1-to-1 on our bet. So even though we lost all this, we lost the ante, the 3rd, 4th, and 5th street, we did win on the 3-card bonus. So let's do a couple more hands here to show you what it looks like. Now, again, we'll do 3-card bonus. This time we'll just do 1. We'll deal it out. This time we flip over a queen 9. So again, we're going to go with the hand. Now we're going to see the next card. And we'll go with it again. 2, and we'll see our last one as it goes out. Now this time, no one won. We did not win at all. We did not get a pair. We did not make a straight or a flush or anything along those lines. And so this time we lost all our bets. Let's do a couple more here. Now this time we have an ace high, so let's go with that. Now we have a pair of aces. So now this is where we can increase our bet because we already have a pair and we want to obviously improve our hand. And so now we are going to increase our bets. So we bet 3 there. And the 5th street, we bet 3 again, the maximum we can bet. And this time we made 2 pair. So as you can see, we have 2 pairs. So 2 pair pays 2-to-1. Now, we unfortunately lost the 3-card bonus because we did not make a pair in the community cards of those 3 cards. But we did increase here. So as you can see how much we won. Now, we did the 3-to-1 here. Well, it's 2-to-1, so you're going to get 2 on your bet. So as you can see, the ante, we bet $1. We got 2 plus on that. So that equals 3. Our 3rd street, again, we only bet $1. But then once we made our pair, we then increased our bet. And that's where it started to pay. And that's where we made our money on this hand. All right, so you can click new game if you want to start fresh. Or if you want to stay with the same exact odds, you can click rebet and deal. So let's rebet and deal. We'll do a couple more here just to show you. So this is what I was talking about. These are called suited connector hands. Suited connectors, because the cards connect so they can make a straight, they're also suited. So this is a spot where strategies sometimes say that you should be playing 2 times the ante. So if you have a mediocre hand, you would play 1 times. If you have a really strong pair, or you have any kind of pair, really, depending on the odds, you want to put in the 3 times. These are your 2 times ante situations that you would see. Now, once the card starts peeling, we'll make a decision if they are going to be able to connect with your card. So let's do that. Let's put 2 in there. Boom. So this is a good card because now we have 3 to a flush. It also is a straight card as well because we can still make a straight. So again, we are going to go with a 2 ante here and see the next one. Now this is not a good card for what we need because now we know we cannot make a flush because you need 5 cards to make a flush. And now that this one is out of there, we're not going to be able to do it. We also know at this point that we're not going to be able to make a straight. A good card here would have been a 9 or a 6 or even a jack, something that we could definitely somehow connect going into the last final card. This card does not do that. We would call that a brick in the industry. It's a brick card. It does not help our cause whatsoever. But we can still make a pair in this situation. So that's pretty much what we're looking for at this point. So we'll play now just 1 bet. We will now lower the bet because now our odds have now decreased. We place the last bet. We do not hit our card. So as you can see, as the hand gets better, you want to increase your bets. As the hand gets worse for your odds, you want to decrease the bets. And we'll do one last one, and then we'll wrap it up for Mississippi Stud today. So again, 2 middle cards here. So we will go with just the minimum bet here and see our first card. And we will stay connected with it and keep going. And last card, looking for a pair. We don't get it, so we don't win on that one. Now, the hands you want to avoid are like the bottom of the barrel hands. So the bottom of the barrel hands, you're kind of looking like, let's say you get dealt a 5-2, or let's say you get like a 6 deuce. These are hands that aren't really going to improve much. You're not really going to get much out of them. And those are the hands that you probably want to fold after the ante comes out. And you see, even if you just see one first card and doesn't match up, then, you know, these are the hands that you want to ditch the hands. So that's a real basic tutorial of how Mississippi Stud works. It can be a lot of fun. But sometimes you can get stuck putting a lot of bets in. So you got to kind of know when you got to release your hand, when you got to lower your bet, and when you got to increase your bet. Don't always think you got to put out the maximum when you're still drawing to a hand. So that's the basics. We have a bunch of other videos. I'm going to try to do some other games. So if there's anything you want to see, go to our YouTube page. You could check it out. And we have a bunch of other videos on there. And if you see something that you have a question about, make sure you drop down below in the comments and I'll answer it for you, or someone from Play USA will. And if you have any other video requests that you want to see us, do, let us know and we'll put it up there for you guys. On top of that, we stream a lot of these games almost every single night. Besides casino games, we also do poker on our Twitch page, which is twitch.tv/PlayUSA. So you can also check us out there. And make sure you sign up for the PlayUSA.com/bonus before you get on to any of these online casinos. So thanks a lot, guys. I'm Ida Hoagie, and I'll see you on the next tutorial.